Welcome back, guys, to another video of Mark's Fish Care. And as you see behind me, there's a lot of snow. This is what I woke up to this morning. We actually been under a severe winter storm these past 2 days, and it's actually a lot of fun. I love winter myself. I enjoy it a lot. I go out skiing. I do a lot of cool stuff as well. So winter for me is probably one of the best seasons, and I love winter driving. I know some people hate it, but I just love it for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just that weirdo. But in general, it's very cool. And as you see over here, I'm walking my dog today, and he has this fancy winter jacket, and he's just super excited right now because he was born actually in December, so he enjoys winter weather a lot. And you see how he just loves this weather a lot. And he has this fancy winter jacket that I bought him. Me and my wife bought this for him, and he looks super cool and fancy. I just took him out this morning. I thought it will be fun to get out of here and talk with you guys a little bit. So in today's video, I will be pretty much just doing a quick update on my AQN 36 planted tank. So I'm not too sure when I will do it, and I actually wanted to add some saltwater stuff in this video, but I'm not going to be doing it. It's going to come in my next video. But I want to just talk about some of the plants that I planted a couple weeks ago and how are my new Corydoras are doing. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the video like always, and thank you very much for all of the support that I got on my previous video on my 600 subscriber special. I appreciate your support. I appreciate all the comments, and thank you very much for all that support that helps me to keep going. Thank you very much, guys, and don't forget to subscribe, and have a nice day. Peace. So as you see, I just want to do a quick update. As you remember from my previous videos, guys, I planted some of the tropical plants, couple actually in couple spots. Over there I planted 3. I planted 2 over here, big ones, and this is the only tiny guy that survived, unfortunately. But sometimes that stuff happens, and I kind of knew that they will not survive. By the looks of them, they looked very rough, but it's okay. I mean, I might be getting a new plant, or even I was thinking of completely redesigning this tank, and maybe I'm not too sure if I'll be getting 75 gallon anytime soon. I might be using my 55 gallon and transferring all of the fish and buying new substrate and everything and plant it from bare bottom. So this will be pretty interesting probably for you guys to see and follow me on that journey, because I started this channel way after I planted this tank, and this tank was already mature with lots of plants, as you remember. So it will be pretty cool to show you guys start it from the scratch, but of course it will take a lot of work and a lot of job to keep all of the fish happy and healthy. So that's why I'm not too sure what I will be doing. And also, if you remember, I used to have a twig catfish before. If you guys been following my channel since the start, I did a couple videos on stick catfish and twig catfish, or twig catfish. So unfortunately the other guy already passed away. He was around 9 inches, and that's pretty much their maximum adult size. And I'm pretty sure that my previous guy was pretty old already, so he just passed away from old age. But this guy I bought a couple of months ago. I'm pretty sure I talked about him a little bit, but I usually never see him because this tank is so densely planted that it's hard to notice him sometimes. But you guys can tell he looks pretty healthy, and he enjoys his surroundings as well. And let's move ahead and talk about my Corydoras over here, my baby Corydoras. As you know from my previous video, I bought 3 baby Corydoras because I had pretty much a lot of problems with them before. But now look at these guys. They've been here already for almost more than a week, I think week and a half, and all of them are survived, so it's a good sign already. They're eating good, they're happy, they're active, so that's all I want to see, and I'm very happy with this, because my other Corydora, who is bigger than these guys, was here by himself for a long time, and I wanted him to have some company. And usually keeping Corydoras, you want to have at least 4, but perfect number is 5+, so because they're schooling fish, so you don't want to really keep them in less than 4 for sure, because they need to socialize and they like company, and they feel way safer, and they just act way more natural when there's more of them in the group. Also, if you see, I have those 2 filters here still. I turned off my AquaClear filter because it actually got plugged up with some of the plants, and I have to pretty much clean it out and everything. So I'll be doing maintenance on this tank probably today or tomorrow. So I will be completely cleaning it out, and then I will probably set it up again, and I will take my AQN 30 out of here. But for now, the AQN is doing a good job, so I'm just running it because I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more powerful, and it doesn't get stuck with all the debris and everything that easily as AquaClear. That's probably the only issue I have with the AquaClear, but it's still one of the nicest filters out there, of course. And what else is pretty interesting in this tank? Like, I keep adding my Flourish Excel as well to this tank, so the tank starts slowly to look a little bit better. But to be honest, these plants been with me for so long, pretty much since I started, and especially these guys, they're just so hardy, and they allow this aquarium, and they're pretty much taking over all the space, and it looks very nice and lush. But to be honest, I kind of want, if I would be doing it again, I would probably want to do it a little bit more neatly. Like, I mean, keep the taller plants in the back, keep the shorter plants up to the front a little bit more. So we will see how it will go, but there's a lot of stuff will be coming on this channel, so you guys will for sure enjoy it. And over here I have my Cully Loaches. They're pretty cool. Looks like my Molly is pregnant again, and there's a lot of fry in this tank as well, so I'm not sure what I'll be doing with my Mollies. Maybe when they will reach an adult size, I will probably give it to my father, because my father has a tank. If you guys probably don't know yet, I didn't talk about it much, but I will be probably doing maybe a video about it. I didn't decide it yet. It depends how I feel, so I might give him some mollies. We will see in the future, because I don't want to have so many mollies, and all of these guys, they're pretty much they were my fry, and now they're becoming very big, and they're taking over this tank slowly, so I don't really want to have a tank full of mollies as well. So we will see how it goes, hopefully. And also one more thing, this is the plant that I bought probably 3 weeks ago, and it's very beautiful, and look at all of these openings, new leaves are coming out. It's a beautiful plant, and it's already so tall, so it's interesting how much taller it will be. I'm pretty sure it might be even the same height as my other plants, which is pretty cool, and I still enjoy this tank the most. I don't know about you guys, but there's one of my baby Corys, but I still enjoy this tank the most because it just reminds me of the actual natural habitat of fish. So, and I'm trying to, if I had opportunity and probably the financial side of this hobby wouldn't be a problem for me, then I would probably turn all of my tanks into planted tanks. But there's always some negatives and positives with planted tanks, because planted tanks are very good, everything is super nice about them, but they're just a lot of mess to clean, and the filters are getting plugged up way faster. You gotta spend way more money on all the other stuff. So of course there's some minuses to this, but by looking at it, it's the most relaxing tank in my fish room. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little update on my 36-gallon tank, and the next video I'll be probably talking a little bit more about my 55-gallon tank, because there's a bunch of updates there too, so I want to keep you updated. And yeah guys, thanks for supporting me, and keep subscribing if you haven't already. Have a nice day, and see ya.